In this next fight, we got two bantamweights looking to bounce back from a loss here. And I don't got a lot to say about this one because don't have a strong read here. But Kyung Ho Kang, he's taking on Muin Gafurov. And Kang, he's a little bit older. He's been in the UFC for a long time. He's been a solid gatekeeper. And Gafurov, he's coming to the UFC and kind of underwhelmed a little bit. He hasn't been able to kind of put it all together, I feel like, and it seems like his striking is really rudimentary and he doesn't have the greatest top control, so his style isn't necessarily, in my opinion, the greatest for the UFC. But 0-2 now, he has to get this win and get the job done if he wants to keep his job, and he's had to fight two really good fighters with John Castaneda and Said Nurmagomedov, so obviously this is going to be a more winnable fight for him. And when you look at it, Gafurov, his style is just putting the pressure on, being aggressive, and trying to wear you out, man. He trains with Merab Dvalishvili, and he has that same type of output. He comes forward, he throws bombs, he has power in his hands. Even though he doesn't really set his strikes up well, he's just kind of winging shots. If he connects, he will hurt you, and then he can wrestle fairly well, and he could push the wrestling pace. He can take you down over and over against the cage, and that's how he usually beats guys. He works them over and kind of just wears them down and either gets a decision win or gets that early first round finish. A lot of opponents, he's been able to kind of use his athleticism. He can throw some spinning attacks sometimes, or, you know, some of those big punches and get guys out of there. He can get some quick submission wins, but when he's facing tougher fighters, it seems like it's a little bit harder for him to get like super quality offense off, but he does have that ability to blanket you and win in that manner. And with Kyung Ho Kang, he has good takedown defense, a solid jab, pretty good striking with his Muay Thai, but I feel like recently he hasn't been letting his shots go very much at all. I wasn't impressed with his last performance, and like I just said with Gafurov, anything you could say about the guy technically deficiency-wise, he does bring that output and pushes the pace. So I think that could be kind of the difference in the fight. Kang might stay back, land some nice jabs, some calf kicks, and, you know, chip away a little bit. But I do think that he'll give up some cage control time where he's getting clinched against the fence, and I think that he'll let Gafurov wing some big punches, and even if he's blocking them or rolling with them, taking a lot of sting off of them, they'll still look good in the judges' eyes. And if Kang isn't doing enough, it could just be the difference in the fight. So don't have strong conviction on this one, but I'm going to go with Gafurov via decision.